Whether you're traveling on a whim this spring or planning to go abroad this summer, you'll want to make sure you get a great deal. Google Trends expert LaToya Drake has ideas for safe and savvy traveling without breaking the bank. LaToya, thanks so much for being here.
Hi, good morning.
So you have this idea, you want to go on a trip. Where should you start?
Here's the thing. When we are planning our trips, there are two things that we know that are top of mind for most people, and they are, am I getting a good price, and when should I book? Now, if you're pretty flexible on your location, you know how much money you want to spend, there are some features that really might be helpful for you within Google Flights. Here's an example. Let's say you have $150 to spend round trip. You don't know where to go. You know that you're leaving from Hartford. You can put that information in, and we give you then a list of locations that you can go to for the amount of money that you want to spend. This is, again, really keeping in mind that sometimes you have flexibility on location, but you want to stay within a particular budget. And then finally, there's a feature called Price Insights that's pretty new. And this is for the person who wants to know to the penny, is the price too high right now? Is it low? Is this a good time to buy? Might the price go up next week? This is taking into account all the things that make us feel uncomfortable when we're booking trips, but hopefully these are the things that give you a bit of peace of mind so that you know you're not spending a penny more than what you absolutely need to spend.
Yeah, that's so important. LaToya, I think it can be very expensive if you're traveling when schools are on vacation or during spring break. Do you have any suggestions when it comes to planning when to go?
Absolutely. No, the data that we're talking about within Price Insights, it's not just about in the moment that you're in. You can look historically and look at the months when things might be cheapest. Because what we want to do is look over time and help people understand when is the best time to go. Certainly keeping in mind that school schedules and your work schedules and your vacation schedule have a great impact on when you can go. But having that information at your fingertips tells you the best months to travel and when the prices are going to be, relatively low based on what they typically are.
And LaToya, where are people going? What are our top destination spots?
Yes, a lot of people are thinking about last-minute getaways. If you've got the flexibility to go somewhere at the end of March from Hartford, people are looking at Washington, D.C. The price there is around $150 for a ticket. If you want to go somewhere warmer, we're looking at the prices in our flights data in places like Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Tampa. Those prices are around $165. Those are some of the places that people are searching for, and right now finding some pretty good bargains. You're keeping in mind that your flight tickets do change, but right now there are some bargains to be had if you're looking to travel pretty soon.
And is it true that you should buy your tickets on a certain day? Is there any validity to that?
We've heard that before. Some people say Tuesday or Wednesday is a day to buy your ticket. That changes depending on where you're going, which is why we give people the ability to look at the actual insight. So for you, if the location that you're flying to, if it's cheaper on a particular day, historically cheaper, that's the information that we're going to give you. But the other thing to keep in mind is there are other costs that you may not know, i.e. checked bags. Do I have to pay to actually select my seat when I book? So the flight ticket might be cheap, but those incremental costs can start to creep in. And so we also tell you those costs if you're looking for your flight so that what am I spending for the ticket, but what am I spending for everything else that makes the ticket a bit more expensive.
Well, it's all about doing your research, LaToya. Thank you so much for being here. Where can we find some additional information?
If you search for Google Flights on Google, you can have a starting point to figuring out where you want to go and how much you can save.
All right, sounds great to me. Happy booking, and thanks again for being here.
Thank you.